Brad, I think Crawley may have just said it best there, that there were 4 or 5 big events there in the third period, and they all seemed to go against you in that game. How tough is this one to swallow, given how much you guys invested into this one?
Yeah, we played a heck of a game. I got no issue with our effort, our compete. But it's what happened. We go offside. Incredible to me that we go offside. That hurts. And then within a minute something, we're in the box. We bump the goalie. It's a penalty. You got to call it. The goalie, whether you embellish it or not, they're all going to do that. But it's a penalty. So we're short. We shoot over the glass. 5-on-3. They score. We take another emotional penalty in my book with Boone. So emotion's a great thing, but you got to be really careful in those moments. And we're one shot away there. We're in it, and then we implode.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you about Gus Nyquist. The shorthanded goal really seemed to get you into this game, but he's been a strong player for you almost since you came back from COVID. One of your leaders. How impressed have you been with the way Gus has played, not just tonight, but on the whole here for a while?
Yeah, everybody just discounts that he missed a year of hockey. That's hard to come back from. Gus, he's going to prepare and work hard, and he had a camp and all that, but to miss a year of hockey is really, really hard to do, and then come back at the highest level. So I felt like he was trying to find his game for a while, but yeah, he's been good now. He's been the guy that we hope he'd be. He's leading the way and with energy, and he's getting on the score sheet. I think his confidence is growing. All those things, those intangibles that he's bringing, he's competitive. So yeah, his game is really dialed up here.
Thank you.
Next we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, Brad. Obviously, last night you guys get the result, but I think when you look at this game, it kind of feels, just at least right now after watching it, like you maybe even did some better things than you did last night. Is this a game that in a day or two you can look back on more and take more positive stuff out of than 10 minutes after the game?
Yeah, you're disappointed right now. There's no question. It's a hard one to swallow. Just how those, as Curls put it, the big events, they hurt us, and good teams capitalized. That's what they did. They made us pay for them, and so. But there was, when you're talking about, I guess, the quality of hockey and how we played, competitiveness, in all three zones, and we skated with a pretty good hockey team tonight. There's lots that we can look back on, and when I go over the tape, I'm sure there'll be a lot of positive things there that we can hopefully use moving forward.
Thank you.
Next we'll go to Mark Scheig. Go ahead, Mark.
Thanks, Todd. Brad, I know delay a game is what it is. The way that happened, do you feel like that's something that maybe needs to be reviewed? That's obviously a big 5-on-3 that resulted out of him knocking the puck out of the air like that.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that. It's a rule, and they called it by the rule. That's it.
And on Korpisalo too, tough start with the early goal, but it seemed like that he really recovered in the middle of the game. Just your overall thoughts on his performance?
I thought he was excellent. You know what? And we know the one goal we wish, or he'd probably wish he had back was the third, obviously. I thought he had it, just didn't squeeze it, and it got over the line. But it's unfortunate. But he was playing a heck of a game. He gets scored on early. That's a tough start for him. Our top line there was running all over the place. It was a horrible start by them, and it stung us right away. So tough way to start, but he settled in. He made some really key saves. The timing of saves is just unfortunate. The third one squeaked by, and then the rest is history from there with the penalties.
And thanks, Brad.
And we'll go back to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, Brad, with the overturned goal, Domi, the offside, feels like, challenges for offside now almost always result in the goal coming off. And the video coaches are so good, obviously, watching these things. I don't want to get in trouble with linesmen or anything like that, but do you feel like linesmen are kind of letting close plays go because they know replay's there to catch it?
I don't know, Hedge. You're going to have to ask them that question. I think they're just doing their job. That's the best way I can answer that.
We usually don't get a chance to ask them. That's the problem. But I mean, like coming back from that takes the air completely out, doesn't it? I mean, it's hard to come back from that when the crowd's going nuts. They think the game is tied.
Yeah, no, I commented on that earlier. That was a tough one. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't even close. We're offside, so that was a tough play for us.